Bells will be ringing, sad, sad news. Oh, oh, what a Christmas to have the blues. A little bit of Aaron Neville there. Now, of course, uh, it's just doesn't like that, right? And you know I can't be found sitting all alone. Now, how can you tell I'm educating you? There's no music in the background, right? See, education, you see, mainly a cappella. And see, when I'm teaching you to sing the song, right? Now, if I do, you can still tell I'm doing what? Creating the musical part, right? Well, you know I can't be found, whatever, sitting all alone, whatever. You can't come around, whatever. Please telephone, or don't be cruel to that's true. See, your problem is vanity of the singer, right? And my problem is the same thing. If I want to impersonate the singer, right? Do it under educational purposes, right? I gotta identify who I am, right? And I'm Shane Everly. Who are you? Who are you? Right? Right. Why would that name be both real and fictional to you at the same time, right? That's the real question. Not only do you deny God's feminine name in Hebrew, Yahuwah, you deny my name because it's tied into your soundboard, ain't it? Right? Right. That's how messed up of people in the society you're creating by denying Yahuwah as the feminine name of God in the Hebrew. And that's what you do when you deny truths, right? That are simply just used to show the feminine form of the name of God, right? And you deny people their very existence, even if it messes with your plans, right? Is that good or bad? That's usually bad. That's usually bad, right? Especially for the person involved. And if he's a decent person and you're not being decent towards him, you're the bad guy to him, right? By the way, not him, right? And of course, I'll have a blue Christmas without you. Ooh, I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of green. Oops. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. My all mean the same, dear, if you're not here with me. See, another thing I can do is I can do the backup singers and the lead singer, right? To show you I'm doing it for educational purposes, right? Let's see. It's like Ray Charles did the same thing, but he's the actual entertainer, right? So it don't count if he does it, right? But if I'm teaching you, I can impersonate Ray Charles and say, or even let's go to Little Richard. God, Miss Money, it's your life the most. When you're rocking and rolling, all day long. God, Miss Money, it's your life the most. When you're rocking and rolling, all night long. So again, what's the point there? Well, learn to impersonate your singers, right? And now I'm educating people in how to do it, right? Legally. By teaching them to sing the song a cappella, right? Without music. Unless you put in the music yourself to impersonate even the instruments, right? And that's legal fair use, I know it is. And guess what? You can't do nothing about it, right? Either. Best will be ringing. Or smoke you out the tears of a cloud when there's no one around. But if my smile seems out of place, wrong in the subject. It don't matter if I'm singing right or wrong. I'm an impersonator, right? I don't have to do it perfectly, but close enough to show you, hey, that's close enough to be a good impersonation, right? The tears of a cloud when there's no one around. Now, baby, let's cruise away from here. Now, Huey Lewis did it once with a Paltrow. Baby, let's cruise away from here. But like I said, what am I doing there? Impersonating a male-female crossover, right? Because when Smokey went into his upper register, that's the same register a woman can sing in, right? That makes it educational because I'm explaining what Huey and Gwyneth did versus what Smokey did, right? With the song too, right? Baby, let's cruise away from here. Now there I'm sounding more like Smokey though, to make it a Huey and Smokey. I don't know. Impersonation, right? Instead of Gwyneth, right? Now, reason being is I'm not as familiar with Gwyneth's version, right, as I am with Smokey's version, but then I'm making it a Huey and a Smokey impersonation. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm doing there, right. And I'm explaining it to you as a teacher who has to explain to his children in his class what he's doing. Because they're playing dumb, right? You don't understand. So I gotta explain it to you as you would a child in school who you're teaching how to sing by doing impersonations of their favorite artists, right? Right. See, the first thing you learn to do and sing is imitating each other. Now, usually the standouts, though, right, they can't sing in harmony or unison, more accurately, more in unison with the other singers, right? They're singing out of place, out of tempo, right? Baby, ooh, baby, yeah, I love you. But they can't sing with the group sometimes, right? Right. So they gotta work on it. And it's not that they can't think at all, it's just they're hearing something different in their head than what's actually being sung by the rest of the class, right? And that kind of a harmony, I guess, right? You know. Ooh, baby, 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 baby. The class is doing this, but they're doing ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh. It's something different, right? And the class is doing ooh baby baby, and they're doing ooh baby, ooh baby, ooh baby, ooh, right? Which don't fit with what the class is doing. So that they sound kind of like they want to be a soloist or something. And yeah, yeah. That too is educational part of music, right? And like I said, right? I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. Now, being an impersonator, I ain't got to sing the whole song. That ain't the problem. But I'm entitled to 10% of the song, right? Because you're putting it in public domain, right? See, another thing you forget is by offering the song as a free version of the song on radio, right? You're also giving me permission to do a certain percentage of that song to demonstrate I'm hearing it correctly and can sing it back to you, right? If I want to use it under educational purposes, right? Yeah, yeah. Usually it's at least 10%, which is 6 seconds per minute, right? For a 3 minute song, that's 18 seconds, right? That's at least enough to do the chorus to demonstrate that. Baby, let's cruise away from here. Right? I'm not saying I can't do Gwyneth, right? But I'm saying I'm not as familiar with her version as I am with Smokey's version, or her voice as I am with Huey's voice. Let's say the rock and roll is still beating, and from what I've seen, I believe him. But the other that is bad to be that, but the heart of rock and roll. Because I told my shipmates I was as good as Huey Lewis with some of his impersonations, but that could be just something in the back of my head. All you really got to do is listen a few times, right? Too, right? But the heart of rock and roll is still beating, yeah. In Cleveland, New York. Heart of rock and roll. Na, 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 na. Can do the mean saxophone though, right? Right. And again, I know I do it to put down Huey's voice. Right? I do not do it to insult him or say he's a bad singer, but to say I'm a good impersonator. Right? Right. Mm-hmm. That's all right, right? Mm-hmm. But when I'm using fair use, what part of education do you do with the song? You teach someone to sing the original melody of the song, right? Right? Right. Now, your other problem is your records mean I can do it two ways. I can do a full song, right, under educational purposes because you have more than one track, right? If you have 10 tracks or more, right, on a record, or 11, right, how many songs can I sing? One. 10% of a record is one song, right? But you also release the song itself, so that's 12 tracks. You're releasing it to make money off of it two different ways. This is a single and a part of a record sales, right? Sell your record. Well, that's a double release of the same song. That means you're really giving me almost 1.2% of the song to sing, right? More than the song itself, right? If you use the math for the 10% that would go to educational purposes, right? Of your material, right? Now, it's like Sunday, Monday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. For Saturday, weekend comes. Cruising all week with you. These days, Or rock around the clock. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, the clock right, for the high. Have some fun when the clock strikes. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock. Put it like gonna rock around the clock tonight. Can you tell I'm just doing the vocals? Yeah. Right. I'm not doing the electronic. I'm not doing the band. I'm doing the vocals. That's educational. Right. Don't tell me it's not. There you're lying. That's your butt. There you're lying. That's your butt. And see, fraud is illegal. Right. You can't fraudulently say I'm not doing it under educational purposes when I am. Right. See, that's illegal too. Right. That's the trick about fair use. If you do it, you gotta do it a cappella. But the thing is, the voice of the artist, if it's a strong voice, you need to calm down. Even Taylor Swift, right? Using that one little line, I'm quoting her, right? Her lyric there, right? Well, I can use that and say, you need to calm down as a parody, right? The line itself, right? If someone's being a jerk, you say, you need to calm down. Compare from Taylor Swift, right? I agree with her. You need to calm down, man. This is your business. You're messing with the wrong person now. And now she's having to re-record her original albums and put a new twist on them, even, right? Because she can't do them how she did them for the other company, right? Who now owns them, right? And she's got to do them differently, even, right? And she can't sing them like she sung them originally, right? Ain't that a hassle? Because some jerk had the money to buy her stuff, right? And she didn't, or they didn't give her the credit to buy it, you know what I mean? Right? Which is a jerky thing to do for somebody to do to her. And you know it's not because of anything but money. I know. That he did it, right? And yet you allow him to do it where Taylor no longer owns her song like the Beatles because of the Jackson family fortune. Don't own the rights to their own songs. But the Jackson family does, right? Because Michael had more money than Paul, right? And he knew if he could get a hold of those rights, right, he would have a good business venture forever. But even then, help, I need somebody help, not just anybody help. You know I need somebody help. When I was younger, so much younger than today. Hey. Does that sound like a fair impersonation of the Beatles to you? Right. Well, that's because it is. I know. And if you're a good impersonator, you know you can do it. Usually too. Right. I'm not ignorant. I'm doing an impersonation of who I'm doing an impersonation of. That's kind of silly. What kind of teacher would I be? If I can't hear my impersonations, right? Well, that sounds like the whole group, right? And mainly, say, between John and Paul, who are normally the main lead singers, even when Ringo or, even here comes the sun, George does it too. Again, right? I can do both, all four artists independently too, right? Now, it's like I can go into Joe Cocker's voice of with a little help from my friends and the female backup singers. I get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. That's Ringo, of course. But what would you do if I say I do? Would you get up and walk out on me? Lend me your ear and I will see your song. And I'll try not to sing out of key. And that's what I'm doing. I'm also teaching you how to sing the song not out of key. Right. With Joe and Ringo. Right. Because the original version is the Beatles, and then Joe did his version, and that's part of the copyright game, right? Why do you think one artist will do the same song, right? Even Proud Mary is for Creedence Clearwater Revival, but Ike and Tina did a version of it too. Left a good job in the city. Now, right. Working for the man every night and day. I'm doing a different version than Tina and Creed right there. But it's still, my voice, my contract, right? If I was to get use of the song, right? But I'm still just teaching you how to sing the song, period, right? As an educator in music itself, herself, right? Music herself is your best teacher in how to sing any song, right? Right? Okay, play done.